Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to our channel! The value of diamonds is known to everyone. It's not often that you would get your hands on one at a cheap rate. But if you're lucky, you might just find one at a flea market. Let's take a look at the rare $2.7 million 34-carat diamond found at a flea market. Before we start, I'd like you to hit that red subscribe button and hit that bell icon so you don't miss out on any of our videos. Number 4. The 35-carat diamond. An extremely rare 34-carat stone was nearly thrown away after being mistaken for a cheap piece of costume jewelry. According to the BBC, the gem belongs to a woman in her 70s who lives in northern England and is worth more than $2 million. The stone is reported to be the size of a £1 coin. The stone's owner, who asked to remain nameless, said she couldn't recall where she obtained it, but thought it might have been at a flea market. She was cleaning her house and was about to throw it out when a neighbor advised her to get it appraised. The lady came in with a bag of jewelry as she just thought she'd drop it off as she was passing, since she had another appointment in the town. Featonby's auctioneer's Mark Lane told the BBC, "It had been kept in a box with her wedding band and a few low-cost costume jewelry pieces." Lane assumed the stone was cubic zirconia, a diamond-like substance, and left it on his desk for a few days before testing it. The diamond was subsequently transferred to Antwerp, Belgium, where experts determined that it was a 34-carat diamond. Number 3. The secret stone. On November 30, Featonby's single-lot sale, suitably titled The Secret Stone, will auction off the prized commodity. According to the auction house, it is likely to sell for between $2.2 million and $2.7 million. The long-lost Fabergé Third Imperial egg was also unearthed similarly. The egg was initially lost following an auction in 1964, but was later discovered in a flea market in the Midwest of the United States in 2015. After randomly Googling the egg, a scrap metal dealer discovered it and took it to Wartsky Jewelers. From November 20 to May 8, 2022, the egg will be on display in London. Lane assumed the stone was a less desirable cubic zirconia for around $2,700 at first. He even let it rest on his desk for a few days before putting it to the test. The diamond machine lit up right quickly, much to my astonishment. The brilliant cut gem was then transferred to the HRD Diamond Grading Laboratory in Antwerp, Belgium, where it was confirmed to be a 34.19-carat color HVS1 diamond valued at $2.7 million. Number 2. The diamond in Moscow. This kind of information has only surfaced once or twice in the last few years, so before you run out to your local flea market and buy every item of fake jewelry you can find, keep in mind that nothing quite like it has ever been seen before. Because the woman can't recall where she acquired the stone, the origins of the unintentional six-figure investment are obscure. In terms of readily available material on the internet, anything similar has only happened twice before. The first occurred a few years ago when a frugal Russian woman bought a piece of costume jewelry for $15, only to discover later that it was a valuable diamond. When various assumptions are made, some of the most beautiful and priceless artifacts on the globe can be disguised as worthless pieces. This is what happened over 30 years ago when a woman from Moscow bought a diamond ring for $15 at a flea market in London. Decades later, with the help of a jeweler, the diamond was submitted to Sotheby's to be inspected, and it was discovered to be an oddly cut diamond from the 19th century, confirming the prior mistaken belief that it was costume jewelry. The stone did not resemble a current dazzling diamond due to an outdated cutting style, but rather resembled a very dull replica. The 26-carat stone is now valued at nearly $500,000 after being identified as a real diamond. Number 1. $13 flea market purchase. Then there was the case of a British woman whose $13 flea market purchase turned out to be a 26-carat diamond ring 30 years later. Whether or not finding ancient Pokemon cards in a garage becomes the next finding throwaway costume jewelry from flea markets remains to be seen. The diamond, which has been dubbed the flea market diamond on the internet, will be auctioned off at the end of the month. The auction will be held at Featonby's Auctioneers in North Shields and will be overseen by auctioneer Mark Lane, who told the BBC that this was by far the most valuable object that he had ever dealt with. "It was in a box with her wedding band and a bunch of low-value costume jewelry," Mr. Lane explained. "We observed an enormous stone, about the size of a pound coin, that I mistook for a cubic zirconia. For 2 or 3 days it sat on my desk until I used a diamond tester machine. The flea market diamond is reportedly being housed in Hatton Garden, London, until the auction on November 30th. That brings us to the end of our video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hit like if you did. Well, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon so that you don't miss out on any of our upcoming videos. Also, watch the 2 videos on your screen, because I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I'll see you in another video. Until then, take care and goodbye!